All right, good afternoon. Hi, David.
Hey, Mike.
Go for it.
David Moore, Dallas Morning News.
I got the routine down now.
In their passing game, was their pre-snap motion giving you some issues defensively matching up with it yesterday, or was some of that you mentioned earlier about needing to rush some, blitz some to get more pressure? I guess how much was it their pre-snap motions not matching up and you trying to be a little more aggressive and going after them?
I don't think there was. You're talking about the one play in Diggs. We look confused.
That one in particular, yeah. The wheel route.
The first wheel route.
The same where he scored, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we just didn't. It really wasn't. We just played it. We just didn't play it good. Misaligned a little bit, but it wasn't. Really wasn't pre-snap motion that got us.
Mike.
And actually, Cousins did a really good job of fading away. I mean, Demo was going to nail him, and we just got caught in the trash, really, at the end of the day.
Todd Archer with ESPN. When you look at Philadelphia's offense and Saquon and all the weapons that they have, how difficult is the challenge you guys are about to face coming off a game like that?
Yeah, again, I've only watched a couple games so far on them, but yeah, they're very explosive. They got good running game. Offensive line looks big and physical. Obviously, the receivers good, tight ends, and Hurts playing really well. He's throwing the ball really well. I think so far. From what I've watched so far.
Do you keep missed tackle stats? And
yeah,
was that
the
highest number you guys had in a game?
That was a lot. I think we had 15. Mm-hmm.
What do you put it on? Just a step late or?
No, some of it was, we're diving at guys. Some of it not wrapping up. There was, I'm trying to think what else, but there was. It's mostly that going at the ankles and not wrapping up. And that back is really good. He finds good seams, but that's no excuse for tackling.
Mike Side, at The Athletic. Does the defense feel the burden when the starting franchise quarterback goes down to pick things up and make it easier for the offense in that way?
I think they feel a burden every week. It's like we're trying to get better. This last ball game, actually last two ball games, we've had to mix the fronts up quite a bit, change up what we're doing. Understanding, the guys that we have, and then what we have to do to try to get pressure on the quarterback. So it's it's kind of what we're dealt with.
The personnel available has obviously been a roller coaster for you this year. Yesterday you had to play you had 10 men on the field. Is that a situation where it's communication?
Well, what happened was we had like 5 personnel groups going in this ball game, and they went on. I don't know if they went on the ball on that one. It was third down, and one of the guys didn't go in.
Nick Harris, Fort Star Telegram. Israel Mukwamu playing up on the tight end. What was your, thought process into putting him in that situation? How do you feel like he performed?
Well, he did more than just that, but I thought he did well. Played back. He played back as well. It was just another one of the personnel groups that we had.
And also, Nick felt like he had probably one of his better games yesterday. How was he kind of involved as the season's gone on? A lot of things going on around him.
Yeah, I thought he was productive. He keeps working hard and understanding blocking schemes and things like that, and he got some pressure on the quarterback yesterday, which helped.
Joe White, All City Dallas. You mentioned different personnel groups. You've been kind of using DeMar Van Overshown on the edge a little bit. How would you just assess what he's done on the edge and kind of the speed he's had out there?
Yeah, he's done good. A couple times that we've used him out there, he's had some good rushes. We're trying to move pieces around as much as we can. Use different guys in different spots and try to create confusion for the offense.
Garrett Podell, CBS Sports. Mike, last week Trayvon said, players are still getting adjusted or used to your scheme. When you see a play like the Mooney wheel route for a touchdown, what are your thoughts on where your personnel stands with their comfort with your scheme at this point in the season?
Again, you'd have to ask them that. I mean, it was man to man.
Aaron Cousins, Lone Star Live. Just generally in your experience, Mike, it seems like a team like this just lost its starting quarterback, losing streak. It could either go, they could rebound or they could fall apart. Generally in your experience, what makes the difference between the teams that can withstand this kind of stretch and the teams that maybe don't do it as well?
Well, in 2017, I lost my starting quarterback the week before the first real regular season game. We traded for Sam Bradford, who played great in the first ball game. Then he got hurt and missed the rest of the year, and we went to NFC Championship with the third string quarterback. So just got to go play well. I mean, you can't worry about who's here and who's not here. We've got to just go play.
Dave.
Big Bluffburg, 105.3 The Fan. We always do that. Kalen Carson coming back. Obviously, you can practice all you want, and then the game speed starts. And just looking at it from where we sit, looked like he kind of settled down as the game went on. But just your assessment of how he came back.
Yeah, you know, he gave up a couple catches, missed a couple tackles here and there, but you know, he's a tough kid. He'll compete, and he'll continue to get better with more time.
Trade deadlines tomorrow. When you bring in guys, does the position matter how quickly a guy can get up to speed, or is it your system kind of allow guys to come in and play right away, regardless of position?
Well, if a new guy comes in here, we're going to get him ready to play as fast as we can. How's that?
Does position, like, is it easier for a corner or a defensive lineman or whatever? And then,
I mean, probably linebacker would be the hardest. I think corners and defensive line probably the simplest, the easiest to understand. Linebackers got a lot on their plate.
and with Micah, do you have a feel for how much he might be able to do, if anything, this week?
Not yet.
Mike Lawson had a couple of sacks. Just how did he play for you yesterday? And do you have how is he coming on since he's been here and kind of picked up your system?
Yeah, he's been doing a good job. He had a couple good rushes the other day. You know, he's a power player, and that's what he needs. He needs to understand that that's his game. He's got to do that. We're continue trying to help him get better in the run game, especially with his alignments. But you know, he was excited to get that sack. Fumble.
Anybody else? Nope. All right. Thank you.